title for this one is I am going to break up this wedding, man. I'm mash it up. I can't take it. Alright, so welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most, and this one right here is what we call a Dear Pastor. Haven't done a Dear Pastor in a while. I would say this is a red cup special, but I'm not drinking these days, so even though I feel like this needs a glass of wine, you know. Alright, Dear Pastor, it says, I am 31 years old and I have been living with a man for 7 years. We have 2 children together. This man and I are planning our wedding. We went to a jewelry store and we paid down some money on the rings. He told relatives that we are planning to get married and they are helping us. All of a sudden, my intended has changed his plans because he met a woman who was staying in Runaway Bay and they became friends. She promised him that she can help him, but they would have to get married. So basically then he wants to cancel the wedding because he met some woman that promised that she could help him, but he would have to marry her. I can guess what that help would be. Some immigration issue, entering another country or something. But let's read on to see what it is. He didn't tell me anything about it. One of my co-workers told me about their plans. He used to leave his phone anywhere in the house. But lately, he has started to turn the phone completely off. That's always a sign. Turn the phone off completely. Don't ever answer the phone when you're around. Always on the phone when you're not around. That kind of stuff. If he is near to me and the phone rings, he always says to the person, I can't talk to you right now. Some people to avoid saying I can't talk to you right now because they're smart. If you're too close, they might hear that big old hello or that big old hello. Hi, baby. So to avoid all that, they just turn the phone off completely, right? His co-worker told me that the girl is coming back to Jamaica to marry him. He also told me that he is going to be a witness at the wedding. His co-worker told her, this girl is coming back to Jamaica to marry your man. And me, I'm his brethren, so I'm going to be a witness at the wedding. So it's a real thing I'm telling you, my girl. Alright? He also told me that he's going to be a witness at the wedding. I have given faithful years to this man. I treated him well. Everybody tell him how well he looks and how good I take care of him. I let him know that I know what is going on and it would be death before dishonor. So, I'm always afraid of people who say death before dishonor, but I do have on my arm right here, land of my birth. And then on the inside of it, it says death before dishonor and these kind of things. So, but I'm not telling nobody about death before dishonor in a no relationship. If you want, go on. And then but the way he's doing her though, here you are in a relationship, you've planned a wedding. You're so close that you're actually planning a wedding. Even so more true about it, this ain't no run off and hide and get married kind of wedding. They've been together for several years. They have 2 children together. It's time to get married. I know a lot of my audience members are going to say that was her first mistake. The man should have married it first, or you should have let the man marry you first before you cohabitate with him for several years and give him 2 children, and now he wants to marry someone else right up under your nose. You can imagine the embarrassment when a female goes and, because you know how women are, they're very emotional creatures, and she's telling everybody, girl, he proposed and pop the question, I've been waiting on, look how much years I've given to Michael. No, Michael asked me that, of course I said yes, so it's official, we're planning our wedding. You tell mother, father, grand and great grand, right? Auntie, uncle, cousin, and everybody in between, and now he does this. That's almost like being stood up at the altar. Yeah? So, I know exactly where the marriage is going to take place, she said. Remember, I know. She said, death before dishonor. All these faithful years I've given you, look how good me take care of you. Till people all tell you how good you look and how good me take care of you. and this is what you're gonna dish me? I know exactly where this marriage is going to take place, and I plan to go there to mash it up. She said, I can't allow him to marry this girl and leave me stranded with them 2 kids there and all that, don't it? Look how long I have been waiting on this man to marry me. I turned down other men because of him. Tisk, tisk, tisk. You know what's crazy? Life is crazy. Because check it. Everybody out there turned down somebody because for somebody. Or that could be the story then. Because when they met you, they probably had other fishes on the line, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah? And eventually they let go of those. Well, some people did. Some people still have all the fishes on the line the same way. So eventually they let go of whoever it was that they thought was potentially that for you because you showed more potential, or they were into you more or whatever. So that's a hell of a thing to come fling back in your face about, you know how much a man may give up for you? Eh? I don't know if that paints you in a good light, my girl, but still. Anyways, she said she know exactly where the wedding is going to be, and she's going to mash it up. I'm going there to mash it up. I can't allow him to leave me stranded and go marry this girl. Look how long I've been waiting for this man to marry me. I have turned down other men because of him. These days, when I cook and he comes home from work, he's not even eating it. I called one of his sisters and I told her that I heard that he is planning to marry an American woman. She said she doesn't believe that, but she could talk to him about it and see what he says. When I called her back, she said that he didn't deny it at all, and that he is looking for, what all he's looking for is an opportunity. So you know now, a man, especially if he's close with his sister, he's gonna tell his sister things, right? And this is what he did. She's saying that even when we cook dinner now and him come home from work, he's not even eating it. My girl, you tell the man, said death before dishonor. And the man don't want you kill him. He don't want no pies of food. Him don't want no grandma's doing sandwich. So he's like, no, I'm not eating what you're cooking. But anyways, she said it's confirmed by the sister that it's true. He's looking for an opportunity to go to the United States. I can't come to terms with this man. What this man is going to leave me and marry someone else. Am I going to break up this wedding? She don't know. She asking if that's the thing for her to do. Here, Pastor him know. Pastor said, if this man is planning to get married to someone else, allow him to do so, because if he had any respect for you at all, and if the love that he had for you was strong, no one could get him to marry another woman regardless of what opportunity he might see. I agree. I absolutely agree. Don't go mash up no wedding, my girl, and make yourself look like an idiot. All they're gonna do is change venue, be more secretive, or he'll probably end up parting ways with you anyways before that, and married her anyways. When the heart wants what the heart wants, they say, when grown people make up their mind to do things, there's nothing that you can do about it. Sadly, you're going to be hurt in the process, but that's life, you know what I'm saying? People don't love you like how you love them. Things that you do for people, they won't do for you. You would do your best for some people and they would turn around and say, what have you done for me? You know what I'm saying? Name it. I don't know. I mean, I don't remember anything that you've done. Ungrateful people are all around. So, let him. Make him go on. If he wants to marry someone else, let him do that. Whatever is out there that'll come back, and karma is very real. And I have this saying that says, you will never do bad to a good person and expect good to come back around to you. You will definitely have bad come back around to you. You will remember why you're being punished, when you're being punished, and you will know when you get that strike for what you did to that good person. You know what I'm saying? So, Pastor went on to say, I believe that when he took you to the jewelry store, he meant well. I don't believe that he was trying to fool you. I believe that up to that time, he intended to marry you, but his mind changed when he met this American woman, and she promised to marry him. and give him this opportunity. He probably saw a brighter future with her. People change all the time. That's another thing I said in a previous video that I made. I said, when you're in a relationship, love the person as if you want to spend the rest of your life with the person, but still leave room for you to be able to walk away with your sanity. Don't bother go crazy because you cannot control another person's changing. People will be with you for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and then all of a sudden things just change. Whether it's they grew apart from you and they'll come and they'll tell you that it's not you, it's me, or I'm just not feeling this anymore, and I don't love you like that anymore. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. You have to give people them space, yeah, to change and to grow. And if they grow with you, then that's a beautiful thing. You'll be together for a long time. If they grow apart from you, then that's just an opportunity for you to be with someone else that will grow with you for a long term. Or maybe it's some time for you to just spend by yourself and get to know yourself and love yourself. I don't know. But anyway, now I don't want you to get yourself into trouble. You say that you know the date of the wedding and the location of the place. Don't go there on that date. He is rejecting you for another woman. He may regret it in years to come, but leave him alone. If the rings are already paid for and you have them, just keep them. Perhaps the jeweler would take them back and give you some cash. You need the money more than this man. Your children will grow up and remember what he has done to you and them. They may even hold that against him. I repeat, don't get yourself in any trouble. Stay away from that wedding. You say that this man is not eating what you're cooking anymore, and maybe it is because of the threats that you have made, and he is afraid that you may poison. You see what I'm saying? That you may poison him. So exactly what I said. But you know that is not in your mind at all. Let me ask you this question. After his wedding, where is he planning to stay? With you? I'm just curious to know what kind of plans he has made or is making. Let me hear from you again, please. So we don't know if this is one of those cases where, because this happens all the time, people get married to other people, make the person convince them that they're in love with them, married them, take them out of Jamaica, bring them overseas, give them papers, carry them gone England, Canada, US, whichever, set them up in life and everything. Opportunity is ripe. And all the years they have a plan to go back and get their true love, or who they see as their true love. And there's this other person investing a whole lot, thinking this is forever, me and my baby is here. And 4 years, 5 years down the road, they just wait it off until the immigration papers are at that point where they say, okay, if you've been married for more than 5 years, then if divorce comes, you can divorce and you can still get your citizenship and all this other stuff. Some people come through, make sure their papers are good, everything, wait out the whole 5 years, put themselves in a position of power, it's called, right? And then, bam, hey, I'm going about my business, I'm not feeling you no more. And bam, next thing you know, long-term love or high school sweetheart is here, right? So this is a very real thing. I'm curious to know too if that is what he's going to do, or that is what his plan is. Even if that was his plan, I don't think that's his plan, because he would have discussed it with her. If that was his plan, she would have been involved, because she would have been on the receiving end of it, as in she's the woman who he's eventually going to bring with along, using that opportunity. But it look like he's going for self, right? Do you think that she should go break up this wedding? Do you think that she should make a big deal out of this? Or do you think that she should just leave it alone, let it go, count her losses, it is what it is, and keep it moving and leave it where it's at? If it was you, what would you do? It's SouFLoTV, man. Leave your comment in the comment section below. I want to hear from my audience on this one for sure. I'm out. Peace.